Hello guys, back to hybrid today. So you may be watching this video on Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever day that you are virtual learning. These are the notes you should be watching. So just to recap what a function is, it is a special relationship between values. Each input x has exactly one output y. If we have any repeating x values with different outputs, then that means we don't have a function. So for example, if I have this relation here, 0, 6, 5, -2, 7, 9, this is a function. I have no repeating x values. My x values are 0, 5, and 7. If I have this relation, -4, 1, -1, 7, -1, 2, this is not a function because those negative ones are repeating. I have two x values that are negative ones, and they have different y values, so it's not like they're the same point. Okay. So now if I look at these examples, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, I want to look at these and think about if any x values are repeating. So I have 5, 3, 2, 0, -1. I don't see any repeating x values there, so I'm going to say yes, this is a function. So they're just asking us, is it a function or not? Here I have -2, 0, 2, 3, and 2. So the 2's have repeated, so no, this is not a function. -4, -3, -2, 1, -3. My -3's repeated, so no, this is not a function. Here, my x's are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No repeaters in the in the input, the x values, so yes, this is a function. When I look at it in a table, I look at it the same way. Are any of these values in the x repeating? I see 2 3's. So there's repeating x values that have different y values. So this is not a function. Here, do I have any repeaters? -4, -2, 1, 2, 5. No. So yes, this is a function. Here I have -5, -3, 0, 1, 2. None of those repeat. So yes, this is a function. Here I have 1, 4, -7, 4, -1. So those 4's repeated. So this is not a function. -8, -4, 0, 4, 8. None of those repeated. Doesn't matter if one's negative. If just because I have two 4's here, that doesn't mean anything because one is negative and one is positive. So they're different values. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. None of those are repeating. So yes, this is a function. When I look at a mapping, we talked a little bit about this last class. But when I look at a mapping, I just look at, are there two arrows coming off of any of these x's? No. This one right here, -1, has two arrows coming off of it, which means that x value is being used twice. So this would be a function. This would not. This one, that -1 only goes to 1. So does the 0. So does the 1. So does the 2. So this would be a function. Okay. On my next page here, I'm just reviewing what the vertical line test is. When we're looking at a vertical line test, it helps us determine whether or not a relation is a function. If a vertical line test, or I should just say if a vertical line, that will make more sense, intersects a graph more than once, it is not a function. Okay, so this helps us determine whether or not a relation is a function. If a vertical line intersects a graph more than once, it's not a function. So if I have a picture like this, that's a function. If I have a picture like that is not a function because I have my vertical line. This ruler is my vertical line. See that it hits it here and here at the same time. So that's not a function. This is a function because I move my ruler over. That line's never hitting my ruler in two places at once. Okay, so let's look at these. I remember last class we talked about this. It looks a little different when you're looking at the discontinuous graphs. So if I look here, okay, at the discrete graphs, when I have discrete graphs like this or discontinuous graphs, I just have the points. These are continuous because the lines keep going. Discrete graphs do not have lines. So if I look here, these two dots have the same x value. They're hitting my ruler, my vertical line at the same time. So this is not a function. Over here, none of my points, none of these dots have another one with them when I drag my vertical line over it. So this would be a function. This one hits my ruler here and here at the same time. So this is not a function. This one never does my line hit it twice in the same spot. So this is a function. This one, no matter where I put my ruler, it touches it in two places. That's just an example. So this is not a function. This one, if I drag my ruler, it doesn't appear that I ever touch it in two places. So this is a function. This one, this is my line right here. And if I put my ruler there, it actually touches it everywhere. So this is definitely not a function because I have multiple x values. If I drag my ruler across here, I don't seem to have any double x values. So this is a function. All right. So in the Kahoot today, you're just going to be, not Kahoot quizzes, you're just going to be picking out whether something is a function or not. And it might ask you why. All right. Hopefully this helps. I hope you guys have a wonderful day.